lofted and tomahawks it home. Oh, what a play! Throws down a vicious slam. Good, he got it. Oh my!
He is always highlight reel stuff.
How did he do it? Unbelievable! It's good. Kyrie Irving.
Oh, Larry Nance can have the crowd on their feet.
Oh, what a play! Walk-off player winner! Oh, Kupo throws it down. What a spectacular move! It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good! Good!
I call game.
You know that was getting on there. Welcome to the Jumps All-Decade Special. Wow, that was an amazing rollout. Our producer, Michael Bobmer, killed it again. Just the best of the rest. Wait until you see what's in the rest of the show. I'm Rachel Nichols, alongside our ESPN senior writer, Kevin Arnovitz, and the man whose face you just saw all over that montage, 2008 Finals MVP, Paul Pierce. He called game, ladies and gentlemen. We will be bringing you all the best highlights, games, and debates from the past 10 years in this show, so let's get started. When you think about the players that define this decade, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, those are usually the ones that come to mind, and it's important to note here, we're talking about guys who played their best basketball between 2010 and 2019. So before you yell Kobe Bryant at your television screen, he might not make this list because he retired in 2016 and wasn't playing at his top peak level right before that. So, Paul, given those criteria, who are the guys, you competed against all of them, that you would say, who is your player of the decade?
This is hands down, no argument, unanimously, and if anybody else has something to say, they don't know nothing about the game of basketball. It's hands down LeBron James. Without a doubt. And he's still going. He may be player of the next decade the way he's going at this rate. But it's hands down LeBron James, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no argument here. And it's not just the power, speed, finesse, all the achievements. You know, the best player in any decade or in any league is also a cultural figure, right? Like, he is influential behind. He passes what I call the mom test. Like, my mom has heard of LeBron James. She's heard of Steph Curry. Not sure about Kevin Durant, as wonderful as he is. And he has been, again, he's been a global figure for basketball. And its combination of skills has been the export.
Absolutely. And look, dominated on every level. You also have a guy like Steph Curry in the conversation. I'm with you guys. I mean, it's not a contest. Steph is probably the next closest if we're going to start going down the list. Paul, it's not just that he played so well, two-time MVP during this decade. It's how he changed the game of basketball. He changed the geometry of the court.
Absolutely. You go to these playgrounds, you go to the local YMCA, you go to these AAU games like I do on the regular, and kids are just launching from half court. I mean, this is just the influence he's had on the game. The small ball era, the three-point era, it all begins and starts with Steph Curry.
Yeah. He's kind of a counterpart to LeBron's power.
Yes.
He sort of changed the range of the game. And we always talk about it and we joke about it. And Mark Jackson, you know, it seemed to suggest that, he's a bad influence. No, actually, he is completely the reference point for an entire generation of youth basketball and players.
And we're starting to see it, right? With the guys, you say you see it on the AAU level. We are now seeing it with the kids coming in who have been drafted by the NBA. So many of them have been so influenced by Steph. I will say that there are LeBron fans out there who have been waiting for you, Paul Pierce, to make that kind of statement about LeBron James.
Always give it up
so
to
that
LeBron.
will be clipped off. I know.
People don't like to hear it. I've given him so much props over the years.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.